Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader at TheTechTrader.com. It's Wednesday, the 5th of February. These are the charts of the day. Another spectacular session on Wall Street. Very nice rally. They did back and fill towards the middle and the end of the day, but hung on to a lot of the gains. And some stocks are just starting to run and some are breaking out. Let's take a look at biotech stock Arbutus, which had a fantastic run since October. It was trading under $1. Ran all the way up to 3 3/4, and it's been consolidating. Three-wave corrective pullback flag. Today, a breakaway gap up 43 cents or 15% on 1,000,006, which is the biggest volume in about 2 months. I'm now looking for a retest at 3 3/4, then 4 1/4. I think the swing target is going to be 5.5 and then 6 3/4. ADAP, well, it's a swing trade of ours. We're watching it carefully. It's broke out of a coil today. Volume picked up a little bit, not enough. Key is going to be, can it get through 480.85? Then we're looking at 6 1/4 and 8. ABStock, beautiful long-term inverse head and shoulders type pattern. I'm waiting for it to break out. It did take out the declining tops line yesterday and follow through today. What I want to see is the double, triple top up here near the $4 range taken out. If we do that, 5 and 6 are your targets. PBYI broke out of a coiling type of wedge as well. It's been about 4 weeks in the making. Popped 263 or 15% today on 640,000. I'm looking out for a move to mid-channel around 26.7, 26.5, 27. Longer term mid-30s. Clovis popped today on big volume. His volume picked up to 11.6 million, and the stock jumped 90 cents or 10%. I think it's the beginning of a move, but we're going to find out more when we get to the moving average just above at 10.45, and then the double top at about 11.15.25. That's a resistance zone. We get through that, we're back to 13, 14, and maybe even 17 again. Adaptimmune Therapeutics, CYCN, popped out of a coil type pattern today. Here's your coil. Volume was a solid 1.5 million. It looks to me like mid-channel target around 550s up next, and then 8. 3D Systems popped, coming out of a month-long wedge type formation. You can see the pattern broke right through today. I'm now looking for a follow through to 14 1/4 and 15 3/4. Nice base, nice breakout, consolidation, held support, and there you go. Fulgent broke out of a coil today as well, popping $1.52 or 11% on more than 500,000. That's the biggest volume in about 2 months. It looks awfully solid here. We can get through this zone and then take out the 16.5 high, which is my near-term target. Mid-channel target about 18.5, 19 is up next. GBTC, after breaking out and pulling back, had a breakaway move today and a big 98-cent pop or 9%. 7 million traded. It looks to me like it's going to test the November high at 12. We take that out. 14 is your target, then 15 3/4. MCFT broke out of a base today, spiked 264 or 15% on 651,000. The biggest volume on an update since September. Now, if it follows through, I'm looking for a test of these peaks in here at 21.5 3/4. MNK popped out of the base, broke out, and then about the resistance and pullback on an orderly basis on lower volume. And it's been picking it up the last 2 days. Not a big gain today, 31 cents, 6.5%. But now looking for a test of 7, 8, and 9.5, 10 range. NL exploded in January and pulled back sharply in the last 2 weeks before today. Today it popped sharply back to 376 before selling at 334, up 64 cents or 24%. Nearly 2 million traded. Looks like this can run, and I would look for a run or a test at the 495 range. OI, swing trade doing well. It had a nice pullback, but it held support. And the trend line, it exploded in the last 4 days to get back from 12 to 15.64 at the high today before backing off. For me, my next target 17.5 3/4. Puma exploded with huge volume, following up on yesterday's pop. Today trading 23 million or just under 23 million, breaking out of a base. I'm looking now for a test of about the 17 3/4, 18 range, and then we'll look at 20. Revance broke out of a wedge as well at the top of the channel. So if it accelerates here, I look for 27 real quick. But there's some resistance overhead, and we may see 30 or better. Smile Direct finally broke out of its little consolidation, but backed off and did not finish at the high, 14.50, up 42 cents. Still a 3% gain on 11.9 million, with OBV moving up. This stock is expected to break out and run up into what I think is 17 and then 20. And finally, SELB popped as well out of a 3-day little wedgie. Here's what it looks like on a 15-minute chart. Broke out of that little coil, popped, and now it's forming yet another. On the daily chart, it looks like this kind of extended to the 5.5, 6.25 range. That's it for tonight, everyone. Have a good evening.